Oh, I love Baltimore because I'm from here and everywhere else feels wrong. But if you wanted me to go into that at greater detail, I would say, how can you not love Baltimore? Baltimore is everything most places want to be. Some places are just too big to take on the neighborhood feel of Baltimore, and some places are too small to have all the amenities that we have. But Baltimore is just right. We're the Goldilocks of cities. It's important to celebrate small business because small business is really the bedrock of our economy. Most of the people who work in Baltimore work for small businesses. If you didn't have small businesses, not only would that be some sort of big picture financial issue for the economy, but it's also, that's how most people live. Yes, you go to some big stores to get things, but you need the small businesses to support the network of keeping people alive on a day-to-day basis. I've lived in Baltimore my entire life, so I've never lived anywhere else. But when I go to other places, I don't know that everywhere else has that same sort of really intense neighborhood connection. Baltimore really is a city of neighborhoods. We have joked that we are really 200 small towns held together by the same infrastructure. And that's really how Baltimore works. I was talking to somebody just a little while ago about how Baltimore is the kind of place where you move around inside neighborhoods. And that's not considered weird or strange. It's how we're built here in Baltimore. We're fiercely loyal to our communities. And I think Baltimore as a whole draws strength from that. So as a comptroller, I'm in charge of being the watchdog for Baltimore city government. I don't control the money, but I have to keep an eye on it and make sure that the mayor and the city agencies are spending it in an effective and an efficient way. And one of the ways that we promote small business in our office is we hold agencies very tightly to having to follow the city's rules when it comes to, are we spending as much as we could on local businesses? When we're doing contracts and dealing with vendors, are we making sure that we are properly supporting our community's minority-owned businesses and women-owned businesses? These are important things that the city, to its credit, has pledged to support, but sometimes we need to make sure that it's actually happening on a contract-by-contract basis. And that's where my office supports offices like Simbad and Director Chris Lundy. He's charged with making sure that agencies do that work, and we back him up at the city's Board of Estimates. Getting people to pay attention is what it's all about. And that's where Root Branch is a real champion. The getting people to pay attention to the importance of small business is, in today's marketplace, the bigger businesses, the chains that are, run from out of town and that take the money out of town when you buy from them, those chains have a lot of money for advertising, and people see those ads. And it's important that people focus on what the smaller businesses that don't have those advertising dollars are able to do for them.